Hi Kerry, I'm just going to have a look at some cards for you to see if I can answer your question. First of all, congratulations to you and Jace, and sounds brilliant, doesn't it? You've had to wait a while, you've been stuck in a hotel and you've got something to look forward to, so let's have a lovely life together. I'm sure he's a lucky boy, you know, so it's really nice, something to look forward to. I wondered where your videos have gone because I haven't seen any for a while. But obviously, if you've got all your cards in storage, you can't do an awful lot. So I always look forward to seeing your videos. By the way, this is nothing to do with, well, it is to do with the videos, but nothing to do with the reading. I always like your nails. I don't know, I like nails on, nice nails. You always have nice nails. So I always think when you're holding the car, I think, well, they look nice. You have different ones as well, as you well know. Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know that. I'm going to pick some cards. You said that you feel like something you need to know. Don't know what's going to come up. We're going to just pick some and see what happens. Now, unusually, I don't normally do this to start with, but because you feel like it's some sort of spiritual, message as such, I'm going to pick you an angel card to start with. Not sure if you've got these, because I know you've got loads of decks, but this is Doreen Virtue. I know she does loads of oracle or angel cards. I like the gold on this. But yeah, I'm just going to pick you one of this, and then I'll do some tarot as well. All right. I bet you're dead excited, aren't you? Hey? Yeah, it's a big thing, isn't it? It's a big thing when you, dragging. But look, it's not too far off from Christmas, is it? And it'll all be settled down before that. So I presume first Christmas together, or first Christmas in a new place, isn't it? Right, I'm going to pick this card. This is messages from your angels, guardian angels, your spirits, your guides, people that look down on you. People, perhaps someone that's passed away, a friend, family member, what have you. But it's messages from your angels, important messages sometimes that you need to, take on board. And I'm going to pick this up and show it you in a minute, but I'm just going to read it to you. And it's called Trustworthy Guidance. And it says you've received, only you know this, but you've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayer. So some idea that you've been thinking of, that that you've perhaps been praying for. And it says they think it's the idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every stage of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving any support for anything that you need related to this idea. I can show the card and I'll tell you how I feel about that. So, it looks like, Kerry, that you've been thinking of something that you've been wanting to happen because it's an answer to your prayers. Now, of course, what you've been wanting to happen is for your house to go through and all that. But this is an idea that's real and trustworthy. It basically saying they will look after you, guardian angels will look after you. So, whatever you implement, whatever your idea, whatever you're thinking of doing, it may be you're thinking of doing something completely different, for instance, they will be with you and they will guide you. I always feel like it's messages. You know how you said you feel like there's something you need to know, but it's always important that you listen to messages. I believe, and I use this in tarot a lot, pay attention to your dreams. I think I've mentioned it quite often in tarot cards. There's certain, when we all dream every night, every single night we dream, but quite often we don't remember it, but sometimes we do. And it's paying attention to anything that comes to you in a dream, or when you're relaxing or meditating, if you can do that, sometimes happening to us. And quite often these are messages from people that we love, the people that have passed, the spirit guides or angels, and quite often that will help you. This shows that if you need help, ask for help. So basically say, guide me, because they look after you, you're number one. So I don't know whether that makes sense. It's perhaps not answering the question that you asked me. I'm going to use this deck here. I've got about 6 decks out because I've just done a reading for someone. 2, 3, have I lost a deck? Oh yeah, I got 6, so I can't count. Anyway, when I do read, I let them, it was a live read, in other words, they were with me, but I let them choose a deck, but I'm choosing this one for you, lovely gold. That gorgeous. Just going to lay a few cards down and see what message, because you feel like there's something you need to know. So if you need to know it, it's important. If you feel that, it's going to be important to you. That card was sticking out. I always believe if the fly out the deck, it didn't actually fly out, but it was sticking out. That is this one. I'm having that one as well. And is that one. I'm having the ones that are sticking out. There we go. I'm just using those three for now and see what we get. Oh. Not planning on getting married, are you, by any chance? Not making plans? Okay, well, the reason I'm saying that, the first card that came up was the high, well, not the first, it's the third, I don't know why I said the first one, but it's the Hierophant, which can show conformity, can show, you know, partnerships as well. But the reason I say marriage, because it's like a traditional card, it's an old-fashioned, a bit like the Emperor, it's an old-fashioned values, because people, you know, nowadays people don't get married so much, they live together. But it can show that something that well, that's what I'm getting. That could be on the cards, literally on the cards. There's the Hierophant. I'll show you some other cards in a minute. Now, is Jace going to propose to you, I wonder? Or perhaps you've already planned it. Or perhaps you're not going to do it at all. Because like, we've all, you know, people have got married and sometimes they regret it. But we can regret it in all sorts, even if you're, you know, living together. But yeah, I just feel like that might be something you need to know about. You've got it's a lot of romance going on here. You've got the Two of Cups. You know what the Two of Cups is about. I don't need to show you that, but I'm going to show it you. Two of Cups is, I always think that's better than the Lovers. The Two of Cups, because Lovers can, in my opinion, show you, you know, a third person involved. Can show that. But Two of Cups is a romance and about someone, your soulmate, someone in your life. Someone that you're drawn to, someone that you wish to spend time, someone that you wish to spend the rest of your life together, making plans, making opportunities, making that time together. I nearly said making love, but I'm sure, but I was just thinking of the things of making. But anyway, having that, basically what I'm saying is that romantic time, that time together. And funny, those two cards come on. Now, you perhaps there's something that you might need to know about. Perhaps there's something that may happen in the future. The Seven of Pentacles, which is the first card, I always feel that's showing having to have patience. That you're planting the seeds. I'll show you the card. It varies from each deck, as you know. It's planting seeds and you're waiting for things to grow, because when we plant seeds we have to water them, we have to nourish them, and then eventually start to have the green shoots and they grow, and then we can cherish them, we can love them, we can pick them, and we can do what we want. This shows that you're having to have some patience. Of course, by the sound of what you've told me, you've had to have quite a lot of patience. I feel like it's got you down a little bit as well. But it's gonna be worthwhile anyway. Definitely look at that gorgeous Two of Cups. But yeah, having patience and having plans, you know, again with that Angel card about having some sort of plan, some idea. I feel like even possibly that you're thinking of doing something different. I don't know whether you work as such. I know you do the tarot, but I think you do that as a more of a hobby rather than as a you know, you don't use it as a source of income as such. But I just think, I'm wondering if there's something you think about doing on your own, you know, some sort of business or some sort of opportunity. And I wonder if something, you know, when we said about this idea, I wonder if it's taking that to the next level, fulfilling it, you know, taking it and grabbing it and embracing it. And I think with the support of others, particularly your other half, I think he'll be supportive. Yeah, I just think perhaps this is, you know, you say you're getting a message, is go with it. And that's what that trustworthy guidance says. Go with your thought. Now, I don't need to know what it is. Oh, you tell me by all means, but there's something in your mind that you think, shall I do this? It's going to be a good thing. It's nothing bad. All these cards are, the ones I've picked are pretty good. The Seven of Pentacles is the only one that, I wouldn't say it's negative, because it's not a negative card at all, but it's just showing that you've got a, I think you're the type of girl, if you don't mind me saying, Kerry, that you want things done yesterday. You're not, necessarily very patient, and you are having to be. So that's the only negative, because it gets you down. Sometimes we want, I want things. If you want something, you want it straight away, and things are worth waiting for occasionally, aren't they? I will pick another one. It's not conclusive on what this message is. The only message I'm feeling is telling you to go do what you want to do. There's something you want to do, and you're humming and hawing, and I feel it's some sort of business related, or it might be a hobby. So it could even be the time, but it's some sort of thing that you like doing. Nothing to do with candles, is it? It's candles that just popped into my mind. You don't make candles, do you, by any chance? Or you thought about it? I don't know why candle has just popped into my mind. If it makes no sense, forget it. But I don't know. The word candle, and I always think when something pops into your mind in tarot, you need to say it. Sometimes makes no sense, or sometimes it will. Yeah, candles. Don't know what it is, so it's wax. Let's pick you another one. Where's my cards gone? Right. I always use my left hand, generally, if I'm trying to get another card, because it's closer to your heart, closer to my heart. Anyway, look at that, they're sticking out. I'm having them. Page of Swords, okay. Oh, you beauty. Now, this will stand in good state. It's good quality, but it's also quality that can be negative in a way. And I feel this is you. As you know, with Page and Swords, it's people in your life. It's a court card. But I always find with on this particular card, because they look like a statue. Oh, they look like a statue. They look like stone. And I feel with this card, it's someone that sticks the heels in there. Don't stand any nonsense, and they stick the heels in, and they won't be moved. A bit like you can't move a statue. You're going to have to pull it over. You can't just shove it along. And it's a quality that is good in a way, because if you don't dig your heels in, sometimes people take advantage of you. And, that's not a good thing. And I feel that you're the type of girl that if it means you're digging your heels in, even if you don't want to, you will do. You won't let people get away with something. And I call it cutting your nose off to spite your face. What I mean by that is, sometimes you may know it's not going to be for your benefit to do something, but because you don't want others to win, if you like, you'll do it anyway, because you dig your heels in. If you don't already do this, it perhaps tells you should. You shouldn't let people walk over you. No one wants to be walked over. But this is, digging your heels in, standing firm. Think of the statue. I'm getting the statue, only because it looks like one, but just think how a statue is. They're firm, they're there for the long term, and the statues are not there one day and gone the next. They're here for the long term. And it's holding on to things that you want to hold on to, and what's important to you, not what's important to others. So I just feel that's a quality that you should embrace. So the message I'm getting, I don't know what particular thing it is, but there's something that you're thinking about doing. You should embrace it. You should go for it. You'll have the support of the people that look after you, your guardian angels, people that are you are important to them, should I say, or spirits. So they look after you because you've got their support. So if you take the wrong turn, take a rocky road, they're there to guide you back onto the smooth road. That's what I feel. So I hope it makes a little bit of sense. It doesn't to me, because I don't really know you. I only see you on the videos with your nice nails. Apart from that, but you always comment on my things, which is really kind of you. And you know what it's like, because you do your own thing. It's nice to get some sort of comments and some sort of feedback, because if we don't get, we don't know, do we? All right, so listen, dead excited, new house, and I'm excited for you. And if you are getting married, by the way, if you are, I'm expecting an invite. I'll have to get an hat. But yeah, but also some sort of extended family, I feel, as well. Does that make any sense? Extended family? Anyway, take care. See you later.